Yes, I was definitely surprised the first time I got booed. It happened at Newport. I had done something quite unexpected and spontaneous, not really knowing what the reaction would be. But the audience certainly made their feelings clear. The booing was loud, you could hear it echoing across the whole place. I'm not even sure who exactly was doing it, but whoever they were, they made their presence known, twice as loud as normal, even. Things calmed down a bit later at Forest Hills, although I was still booed there too. Honestly, it's happened in so many places that I sometimes wonder how people afford to travel just to express their disapproval. Besides the booing, audiences have changed in other ways too. Sometimes, people even rush the stage, but at places like the Whiskey, they're quickly stopped. I always found it hard to understand how someone could boo a performance just because they didn't like what I was doing. I mean, if you're not into it, why not just walk out? It's strange, really. They could just go home and play the old records they love so much, over and over. When it comes to the freedom of an artist, I do believe many people aren't truly willing to allow it. There's a general expectation that performers stay the same, deliver what's familiar. I'm not even sure how much longer I'll keep performing live. I don't plan on doing it for the rest of my life. It seems like every performer, whether it's someone like Lawrence Welk, Steve McQueen, Howdy Doody, or even President Johnson, is expected to live up to an image. Audiences want exactly what they came for, what they paid for, no surprises. So, when my music began to change and evolve, some people got angry. That's always a bit disappointing, sure, but you can't create just to please others. If you go down that road, you end up pretending, and that kind of thing stays with you. You become trapped by a false version of yourself. I never made any promises to anyone. When I first started playing concerts, I'd show up in whatever I was wearing on the street, not even sure what I'd perform. I'd sometimes talk for 20 minutes before even playing a note. But now, it's different. I want to play the songs because I actually enjoy them. In the past, I was performing music I'd written quickly, often under strange and intense circumstances. Those songs had reasons for being written, meanings that people who really paid attention could recognize. Some people at higher levels understood the messages too, but chose not to acknowledge them, preferring instead to play games, labeling me with strange names because I wrote something like "With God on Our Side." But no one ever really talked about what it meant to write and perform a song like that. I've never seen that truthfully expressed anywhere. In a recent issue of Broadside magazine, Phil Arks commented that I've managed to shake up so many people that it might actually be dangerous for me to perform live in front of an audience. Well, that's just how things are. I can't apologize for it. Of course, thoughts of incidents like the assassination of John Lennon do cross my mind. You start to wonder if something like that could happen to you. But what decisions can you really make in response to that kind of fear? It's true, I don't walk around with a visible security team all the time, and people often assume I'm alone when I travel, like when I flew into Toronto. But many times, I do have security with me, you just don't notice them. I don't announce who I arrive with or publicize who's around me. Still, the question remains, does the idea of being a public figure, someone people love or even obsess over, ever truly bother me? Well, the truth is, that kind of danger often comes from someone close, someone who claims to love you. That's usually how it happens, isn't it? I mean, look at Jesse James. As the story goes, it was someone he trusted, someone he considered a friend, who got close enough to betray him.